Okay, learn the rules, and then before you break them or bend them. Alright guys, welcome back to the studio, which is essentially my apartment. It's a little bit more organized than before. I actually got this bad boy now, a little bit cleaner here. Got a lot of stuff on my desk, but whatever. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about, like I just said, how I approach practice at home. I approach it in two different ways. One is play, one the Nexus Technique. Okay, I think the most important thing when it comes to your dancing and being able to just move freely is not to overexert yourself consistently. Because if you practice so hard, you have a dance hangover, you're out for the next 2-3 days, and then you lose time in practice. So the way I like playing in terms of practice is, I have music running, and then I'm doing it very chill. Like the moves are still kind of extended depending on what I feel like practicing. Okay, notice like for those of you who do choreo, it's almost like you're marking it. Like this is like when you mark moves. This is not a mark. Okay, marking is when you're still fully extending your moves, but not exactly like overkill. Okay, there's a time and place for that. The way I do it most of the time is like 80% is just you like going through perfecting your technique. Bah, bah. How can you do your moves without overexerting yourself, and at the same time still be able to be creative? Because when we're in the middle of performing, of a cipher, of a freestyle, whatever it is, thinking is out the window, and the minute you think, it disrupts the flow of your moves. But playing, which is like not that much, like 80% exertion, you can think about the moves. Like I can go here, boom, 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 okay, boom, okay. And it's even better if you have a mirror or if you're filming yourself, because then it's hard to from there you can actually pay attention to your technique. Drop it here, boom, okay, boom, okay, and continue playing. I'm not insanely exerting myself too much, but I'm allowing myself to go through movements that I enjoy, obviously to music, but I'm not trying to have music playing right now. I'll probably have that as B-roll, but it's giving you an idea of like your body can move, you're allowing it to explore, and then occasionally, when you're ready, when you're really feeling the song or you really want to push for the energy, do that. Like go for a much more full out, like boom, boom, full out kind of execution. Okay, so because the main thing is not just practice. Practice is a huge part, but the main thing is like you're practicing a skill. Okay, and the important part of your skill is making sure you got the technique down. I get the whole there's argument like technique and the artistry of it. I see it as both science and art. You get the technique down, and then you get to play with the music. Okay, learn the rules, and then before you break them or bend them. That's how I view it. That's one way to approach it. Play. The next version I do is reps. Which if I'm trying to perfect a specific move, I try to go at least like multiple sets of 5. Okay, then rest 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, I want to give my body some quality time, and then between those rests, I'm just playing around. Okay, I'm still like trying to get my body moving, because ultimately you want to just snap into a flow so easily when you start freestyling or when you're dancing. That's the beauty of just playing around, because if you are just staying still and you're in a cipher or you're about to do some choreo and you explode with energy, you can potentially just mess up the flow and get overly excited and not have the control you want because of all the energy that's just pent up from this. Both from playing or just grooving, okay, that helps. And now in terms of reps, you can practice a specific move that you've been wanting to do, for 5 times. Like I said, you practice pretty much one move that you want to do, and then you keep going. So one move that I've been wanting to do, and I love the space of this because it gives me that opportunity to, is just a shoulder freeze to forearm freeze. I haven't really practiced that many freezes or any stacks, to be honest. Honestly, never put the time into it. But that's honestly one of the things that can kind of happen naturally when I was playing around. Now I want to perfect the technique of it. And now I'm just trying to do it 4 or 5 times, rest in between, then repeat. I'm gonna show my attempt at it. Hopefully it's decent for those of you guys who got it. I'm gonna face this way. My other shoes here, trying to hide my shoes. So, but I mean, I'm not, you guys don't necessarily need to know this move, but I mean, this is the move I'm practicing. I practice it 5 times, rest, play in between, 5 times again. Okay, boom, 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 boom. See? And then the part that I kind of feel shaky on was that from that little crouch in and then the blow up. So that's where I feel a little shaky on. So that's where I start breaking down the technique a little bit more. Okay, instead of going from, the back rock, go into the shoulder freeze right off the bat. Okay, and this is where you start getting more technical, where you can really clean up your moves. This makes me have to focus on the technique and doing things right instead of doing things rushed. Okay, so going straight to the freeze here and up. Boom. Okay, that one felt really good. Okay, so 2 different ways of practice, so that way you guys can practice at home, just have fun with it. You get to practice on your technique, then you get to practice on your freestyle. That way your body gets so used to just the flow of your movement. Okay, because while you're doing the play part, you're working on your technique as well, and you're also letting your mind be able to focus and be creative. So that way, when it's time to actually freestyle and get down, mind is out the window. You're riding the motions of the music. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure to hit like, subscribe, share this with friends who you think might benefit from it. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out my course in Freestyle 101. Our Freestyle is Dance for Beginners. Teaches you guys different concepts for you to start creating your own moves, so you're not repeating anything. That way you're creating your own style or whatever else you want to do with dance. All you got to do is link down below, check it out. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.